So we've got some breaking news for you. Just days ago, back on March 25th, 2026, a brand new cancer drug was approved after a very long wait. And it's not just a new drug, but an entirely new drug class. And it could significantly increase how effective your current treatment is. So right now, it's only approved for treatment-resistant ovarian cancer. But this drug has massive potential across multiple types of cancer, and not just as a last resort for treatment-resistant cancer, but as a first-line adjuvant treatment. I hope they upgrade their testing rapidly. It addresses a major issue in cancer treatment, and hopefully will also bring much more awareness to a very common problem with the way oncologists manage symptoms.
Hello, and welcome to Elevating Cancer Treatment, where we explain the science and debunk myths to help you navigate your health journey. My background is a little different. Beyond educating about cancer, I'm actually designing new drugs that are defining the future of oncology. This direct, hands-on experience offers me a very different perspective of how these cancer treatments work on the body, interact with the cancer cells, and cause side effects. And these are insights that I'm excited to share with you. If that sounds interesting, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And please share it if you find it useful. I'm Dr. Chaplin. An important reminder, I'm a PhD, not an MD. The information in this video is education, and it's not medical advice. Every cancer is unique, and no general information applies to everyone. Please remember that. Always consult with your healthcare provider for guidance on your specific situation. And two quick things. First, as a thank you for being here, I've created a free resource, 10 Things to Elevate Your Chemo Journey, which you can download from the link below. And second, by signing up, you'll also get updates on that innovative cancer treatment I'm working on. I'm confident it represents a significant advancement in immunotherapy. So please take a moment, download your free guide, and join us in shaping the future of cancer treatment.
The drug is called relacorilant, brand name Liflorly, and it's by Corcept. And here's what makes it so interesting. This drug is not attacking the cancer directly, or even boosting immune function. Instead, it blocks your body's stress hormones, specifically cortisol. Normally, stress hormones bind to receptors on every cell in your body and send signals that increase blood glucose, increase fat metabolism, and have many other metabolic effects. This drug steps in, binds to those same receptors, and directly blocks them. So your stress hormones literally can't do their job, which in the context of cancer is a game changer. This matters a lot more than most people realize, because stress hormones don't just affect how you feel. They actually help cancer grow faster and become resistant to treatment. Cortisol doesn't just shift metabolism, or increase cancer growth rates, or protect tumors from killing, as if those weren't bad enough by themselves. It also suppresses your immune system. And this means that you could be doing chemotherapy with all of the side effects that come with it, but if your stress hormones are high, they'll protect the cancer, suppress your immune system, and make it harder to get good treatment. That increases your chances of failure or recurrence. So researchers combined this new drug with a standard chemo drug, paclitaxel, in patients who had already failed on both platinum-class drugs like carboplatin or cisplatin, as well as bevacizumab, also known as Avastin. The trial was broad in scope. It covered 117 hospitals in 14 countries and had a very diverse patient group. It was reasonably sized, placebo-controlled, 188 in one group, 193 in the other, and no selection based on biomarkers like glucocorticoid levels in the blood or receptor expression on the tumors. If they had done that to predict the best benefit, the data would probably look significantly better than it already does. And it's already pretty good. Here's what happened. 35% improvement in overall survival, and 30% improvement in progression-free survival. Those are a big deal, especially without patient selection by biomarker. An even bigger deal that gets buried and ignored by most reporting is that the placebo group actually got more paclitaxel, 100 milligrams per meter squared instead of 80 milligrams per meter squared. The relacorilant not only improved outcomes, but did it while reducing the primary chemotherapy drug and the side effects that come with those high doses of chemo. And it gets even better. This is a pill, not an infusion, and it isn't even taken daily, just the day before, the day of, and the day after each infusion. Easy dosing helps everyone. Also, it's not replacing your treatment. You don't have to choose one or the other. It's making your existing treatment work better. It is an adjuvant or helper treatment that should be able to be of benefit with almost every chemotherapy, targeted therapy, and immunotherapy out there. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Most cancers, not all, but most, grow significantly faster in the presence of cortisol stress hormones. We mentioned that before. That means that this approach could potentially apply to not just a wide range of cancer treatments, but also to a wide range of cancer types. There are exceptions. There always are exceptions. And here, those are the leukemias and lymphomas, which are directly suppressed by steroids. This would be a bad idea for leukemias and lymphomas, but probably useful for almost every other type of cancer. And you can further combine this with other strategies, like beta blockers that keep adrenaline from signaling. Adrenaline is the other major stress hormone that impacts cancer. You could potentially amplify this kind of effect even more through that pathway. So, what should you do with this? Right now, again, approval is limited, it's narrow, but this is definitely a drug to keep on your radar. And in some cases, it may be possible to access it off-label, something you can discuss with your oncologist. And even if you don't have access to this drug yet, there are a couple of things that are just as important that you can start doing immediately. First, and I know this is easy to say, manage your stress. Because as we've seen with this data, and in our previous episode on stress, lowering stress hormones can significantly improve how well your treatments work, sometimes as much as adding an entirely different therapy on top of your current stack. If you want to understand this deeper, check out that full video on stress and cancer here. I break down how this pathway works and what you can do about it. And in another video, I go over an easy and free technique to directly manage stress and reduce cortisol without drugs, without supplements, without scheduling therapy or spending time in meditation. You can find that episode here. Second, as I've mentioned before, steroids are often given along with chemotherapy and immunotherapy. You can see here the impact that those have on cancer risk and progression. Now, if you need those steroids in order to tolerate treatment, definitely use them. No one wants you to suffer. And if you can reduce the dosage or eliminate them altogether, that is far better for you. With this new drug approval, you now have another data point to take to your medical team to argue for reducing or eliminating steroids in your treatment plan. Remember that this isn't just clinical data for this drug, but also clinical data for the large negative impact of steroids on cancer progression.
Beyond these videos, if you need more personalized guidance or a deeper dive into specific treatments to have your treatment be as effective as possible, I offer one-on-one sessions and medical advocacy. You can find information on our website, which is linked down below. Again, if you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, click the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel for more science-based cancer insights.